Before we start, I'd like to say that I have been under the weather recently, so I do apologise if my voice is hard to understand at times. Now, the very first thing you should do if you are a returning FIFA player is open your welcome backpacks and sell anything valuable, but if you are brand new to Ultimate Team, not to worry, just skip this part. Regardless of whether or not you are new or a returning player, everyone will get to choose a starter pack from a different number of nations. I always choose England. I would go with England because trust me, the players you get will come in handy. Once your starter pack has been opened and you've completed the basic Ultimate Team tutorial, where it basically teaches you about squad chemistry, head over to the SBC tab on the menus and complete the squad building challenges basics tab. Trust me, you never know what you'll get in those packs. So whilst editing this, I did remember that if you are a returning Ultimate Team player, you do have access to the FIFA web app before the game comes out, so instead of wasting your 10 hours on the early access if you have EA Play, you can get all your SBCs done on there. Upon completing the basic SBCs, you should have a fairly good amount of coins to work on your starter team. When building your starter team, avoid expensive, low-rated quote-unquote meta players. These tend to be players with a lot of pace. What I'd do is I'd look for well-rounded players. Doesn't matter if they're rare golds or common golds. As long as they fit your team, they get good chemistry, and they're players you can at least take into squad battles with, they'll certainly be useful. On screen are the sort of players you want to avoid, using examples from last year's FIFA. You can see their prices as well, they were on the Xbox. Adama Traore, a 20k 79 rated card is, well, I almost just laughed then. Definitely avoid these sorts of players. You will lose a ton of coins in them, no doubt about it. Ben Yedder, despite having good shooting, pace and dribbling, was 120k for a 84 rated card. Again, these coins can be better spent elsewhere. Eder Militao as well, 25k for an 80 rated card. I can guarantee you there will be better players for cheaper and possibly higher ratings, which means they could actually go up in price for SBC, so you could make a profit. So Militao was definitely a player I avoided because I'm not paying 25k for a 80 rated card. I will certainly lose coins on him, so definitely avoid these types of meta players at the start of FIFA. Unless you pack them untradeable, then it's open season really. So if you want an easy way to make coins, I do have a little tip for you. Open bronze packs. At the start of FIFA, honestly, open bronze packs. You can get consumables from them, which could also get you a fair good amount of coins, but 400 coins for a bronze pack. Minimum buy now prices for players are 200 coins, or bronze players, so chances are you will make a small profit each time, and there are certain cards that will be 1 to 2,000 coins depending on how valuable they are for SBCs. So if you are a grinder of the game, bronze packs are definitely a good way to make coins, so you can further boost your team without the need of FIFA points. So if there is indeed one thing to take away from building your starter team, is that there are plenty of better alternatives which gives you better value for coins than those 20,000 coin 79 rated cards with 90 plus pace and 80 pace centre backs going for 15-20k. Just avoid them, trust me. Their prices will come down drastically about a month into the game, maybe a bit more, so you would be better off picking them up then if they still make a difference for your team. So once you have built your starter teams, you do have a choice to make. Do you go into squad battles, or do you complete your division rivals placement games? Now, I can tell you from my own experiences, I personally choose squad battles for a week, open my rewards, make any improvements to my team where I can, then complete the placement games. If you really grind squad battles for the first week or two, you can get a high enough rank to get some very good value packs and better your chances of getting a decent pack pool to get the coins up, because at the end of the day, the focus for the start of the game is to make coins. A key thing to remember is that everyone's Ultimate Team experience will be very different from the start. You might get lucky early on and pack a really expensive player to build a really good starter team, or you might not and you're stuck with the rare gold, not common golds, low end cards. But that's not too bad, you've still got squad battles if you're not comfortable going into rivals, And honestly, my key bit of advice for anyone playing Ultimate Team is just try and enjoy it, and almost expect the game to not go your ways at times, because it can be very, very anger inducing at times over the years. I've certainly broken my fair share of controllers. Just try and enjoy the start of FIFA, because trust me, it's one of the best times of the year where everyone's just building their starter teams. You use players you typically don't use. So it is very essential to remember everyone's going to be experiencing a different thing on FIFA when it comes to packing players and generating coins. So this video should have covered the fundamentals of how to start your FIFA 22 Ultimate Team, but there is a good chance I've missed out on one or two things, so if you do have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I will do my best to help you in any way I can. I'd like to thank you all for watching as well. Any feedback, leave it in the comments below, and make sure to like and subscribe for more FIFA 22 content.